Now starting with inner transition elements. As we know, there are two series of 14 elements each in this block. So we'll take first of all 4f block or series. They are called as lanthanides. Why they are called as lanthanides? Since they follow lanthanum, and in these elements for n-2f, that is 4f subcell, is progressively filled. Actual position of these elements was in 6th period. To avoid the expansion of periodic table, they have been placed at the bottom of periodic table. Now let us first of all write the electronic configuration of all these elements. So elements are lessee, per, nud, pum, sum, u, gud, tub, di, ho, irtam, yagn. So these are the elements. It is 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 and 71. Coming to their configuration, we will be having you here xenon core, which is having 54 electrons, and then next element 5d1 and 6s2. Then we have one more electron here. Now this electron will now enter in the F subcell. You will be having 4f2, 5d0, 6s2, and this system will go on. Now it will be 4, 3, remaining configuration remains same, xenon 4f4, 4f5, 4f6, 4f7. Here also we have 4f7. One electron will go in that 5d subcell. Here 54 plus 7, you will be having is 61, 62 and 2, 64. Then we have next configuration 4f8, 5d, 4f9 will be here, 5d1, 6s2. So in terbium we have the configuration, we should have 4f8 electrons there, but in this case one electron from D that is moved into F subcell. Then we have this chromium, this is 4f10, 5d0, 6s2, xenon 4f11, xenon 4f12, xenon 4f13. Remaining configuration is same. Here xenon 4f14. Then we have xenon 4f14, 5d1, 7s2. So they have general configuration of general electronic configuration is 4s subcell. It is filled, or you can write here n-2f subcell. Electrons are filled in this subcell from 1 to 14. Then we have n-1d subcell. Here we are keeping only 0 to 1 electrons. Ns, it has 2 electrons in all the inner transition elements. Then we come to the physical properties of these elements. So coming to physico-chemical properties, when physical and chemical properties combine together, they become physico-chemical properties. First of all, we have atomic and ionic radii. All the inner transition elements, they have small sizes, and atomic and ionic radii decreases from left to right as was decreasing in case of transition elements. and this decrease is mainly due to increase in the nuclear force when we move from left to right, which pulls outer cells nearer to the nucleus. Then we have second property, that is density. Now density of these elements is quite high due to their small atomic volume and high atomic masses. Then third property, we have ionization enthalpy. Due to their small sizes, they have high ionization enthalpies, and these ionization enthalpies, they are less than alkaline earth metal, because alkaline earth metal, they have larger size as compared to these elements. Then we have electropositivity. It is more in the beginning and decreases as we move left to right, and this tendency is due to lanthanoid contraction. The size decreases, therefore tendency to lose electron, that decreases. Melting and boiling point, they possess high melting and boiling points due to strong metallic bonding and participation of N-2f subcell electrons in the covalent bonding. Then we have solubility. They are oxides, hydroxides, carbonates, chromates, halates, oxalates. They are insoluble in water, but if we see their halides, acetates, perchlorates, they are soluble in water. Then we have oxidation state. All the lanthanoids, they show oxidation state of +3. Generally show +3, they also show +2 and +4 oxidation state. So their oxidation state is generally +3. Along with that, they show +2, +4, +5 oxidation state also. To acquire stable configuration, they tend to acquire 4f0 configuration or 4f7, sometime 4f14 in case of the lower elements. Then we have their magnetic properties. Most of the lanthanoids, they are paramagnetic in character. It is because of the presence of unpaired electron in their ions. Alloys formation, most of these elements, they form alloys and with other elements, so they have magnetic properties. They are paramagnetic. They form alloys. They form beautiful alloys. They form good hard alloys. One of such alloys is Miss Metal, MISCH. It contains 90% of inner transition element, that is generally cerium. Along with that, it has 5% of 4 to 5% iron and 0.5% impurities of carbon, sulfur, calcium, aluminium. Then we have pyrophoric alloy. It is the alloy which is used in the body, making the body of gas lighters. Pyrophoric alloy, it contains cerium 40 to 45%, iron 4 to 5%, and remainder being calcium, silicon, carbon, 0.5% aluminium is there. Then we come to the chemical properties of lanthanoids. So coming to their chemical properties, as we have discussed the chemical properties of transition element, in those elements we have discussed oxides, halides, sulfides. Here also we will discuss the same oxides, halides, sulfides. So first of all, we take chemical properties, action of oxygen. So all of the transition elements, they react with oxygen forming metal sesqui oxide. They have formula M2O3 except cerium. Cerium does not form metal sesqui oxide, it forms cerium dioxide. Then we have action of hydrogen. they react with hydrogen and form MH3 type of hydrides. Oxides are of type M2O3 except cerium, which forms CeO2 type of oxides. Then we have next hexagon of halogens. All of them, they combine with halogen forming trihalides. Then we have hexagon of sulfur. They combine with sulfur to form metal sesquioxides. Done. पूजा करेंगे।
अंधेरा क्यों पड़ा था?